Deep in the heart of the Surrey countryside lies an extraordinary vet's practice.
OK, let's go. I'm going to bring her straight through to prep, so you're going to need to have a seat right there. Have you got a pulse yet?
Here, the hardest-to-treat pets from across Britain are given some of the most advanced procedures available anywhere in the country.
You have come here for my opinion about whether it's possible to save his leg or not.
The practice is the brainchild of one man, Noel Fitzpatrick.
Time to move, my friend. That's not bad, buddy.
Known as the Bionic Vet, Noel has invented countless operations to help heal sick animals.
Some people come and they expect you to work a miracle.
Whatever happens, happens for a reason.
But most people come full of hope.
Filmed over a year, this is the story of Noel and his team as they set out to save our pets.
He stopped breathing, his heart stopped. My finger's inside his chest on his heart now. I'm pumping his heart with my finger.
Breaking new boundaries in medical science.
Come on, able to walk within 48 hours.
Thanks, bye.
Hello. Oh, hang on. Hello. Sorry, say that again for me.
A new day is beginning at Fitzpatrick Referrals.
Would you mind ringing Laura for me, just for a handover? Thank you.
Over 100 staff work here, helping care for the animals.
No, don't hop.
There are 40 inpatients, and over a dozen new cases come in every day.
Do you want to see the photo of me in the bowl?
Go on then.
Okay, so here's the bong, I don't know what he is. He's
Oh, it's a reindeer.
That is?
Show the
Well
dog.
done. I don't know what he is.
A goat, isn't it?
He looks like a goat, but he's not. He's like a fancy goat.
Hello, Charlotte. Hi, guys.
Today, Noel's meeting an old patient, Oscar the cat,
There we go.
who's returned because his bionic foot needs replacing.
Good boy. He had both of his hind feet chopped off by a corn harvester 4 years ago now, and he was the first cat in the world that had 2 bionic limbs, which were actually attached into his skeleton. Then, unfortunately, the infection came back in one of the legs. That meant we'd have to amputate the ankle, and a new implant went straight into his shin bone. We've had to design a different foot because we can't just put a blade on this. We do not have a movable ankle like we have with the other leg. We've never done this before. To my knowledge, nobody has ever done this before. And what we're hoping to do is pop this new foot on here. It's always challenging when you go into theatre to try and create a new procedure to solve a problem. That's what you got to do in exceptional circumstances. You got to create an exceptional solution. Okay, big guy, the moment has come. All right, buddy, you ready? Good boy. That's not bad, buddy. That's awesome, mate. That's, oh yeah.
I've seen a raft of things that have never even been described in the literature before. They're not in a textbook.
It works, it actually works. That's awesome.
We've got a lot of animals out there that are tearing around doing what they do. Well, really because of Noel.
Incredible.
Fitzpatrick Referrals, Karen speaking. How can I help? Who do you think you're speaking to? No, this is a veterinary practice.
The clinic's reputation for ingenious surgery has attracted owners from all over the country.
Good boy.
Often they've come because they believe Noel can offer their pet a unique lifeline. David and Jill are bringing their Labrador cross, Scooby, after X-rays taken by a local vet suggest he's got a tumour.
We've brought him here. They've done brilliant with him before, and it would be nice if something brilliant would happen today, but we'll see. Oh, Scoobs. Yes. What?
Scooby and their son Freddie grew up together.
His first words are, "Is Scooby gonna die?" And he's 11 years old, and like the school run this morning, it was just a case of, "Daddy, will he be all right?" And I said, "Well, he's in the best hands."
Oh my goodness. Wow. So this is a picture of the humerus right here. This is the upper arm bone. You can see that there's this big area that looks like a moth has gone in and eaten it away. It's like a piece of fabric eaten away by a moth. That is a tumor. You see, the thing is that when tumor cases come in to see me, they inevitably have one of three outcomes: death, full limb amputation, or save the leg. Almost everybody that comes in wants me to save the leg. Okay, Scooby, please. Hello, guys.
Hi.
Hello, Scooby-Doo. How you doing, mate? Hi, mate. He's lovely, isn't he?
Yeah.
Come on, mate. Off you go. Now, you are already aware that there's a big tumor eating away the bone on his arm. That tumor has eaten through the lining of the bone, and that bone will fracture imminently. He's in more pain than you think he is, and he is stoical. In other words, he accepts his lot because he's a great, great dog, and he's going to wag his tail and want to eat dinner. If a nuclear bomb went off, he'd still want to wag his tail and want to eat dinner, wouldn't you, mate? You have come here for my opinion about whether it's possible to save his leg or not. And I'm going to tell you the truth, that if he were my dog, I would not try and save this leg. And there's a very good reason for that. This moth-eaten pattern does not do well with a limb salvage, which means taking the tumor out and putting metal in place of the tumor. So if we're going to keep him alive, honestly, you're going to have to get used to the idea of him being on 3. Here's the thing. Almost certainly it has spread at a cellular level.
Right.
Whether we see it or not. We need a 3-dimensional X-ray of his chest to have any idea about how long he's likely to live. So the first decision that I need to go through with you is, do you or do you not want me to try and keep him alive?
We do want to keep him alive, don't we? Yes? If it's okay for him, though.
Yeah.
I couldn't say goodbye. You know, when you brought him in, he's wagging his tail, and he is happy, and don't think I've got it in me, just, "Oh no, sorry mate, it's game over," because Freddie hasn't said goodbye to him. Poor. 3 legs is okay. Just want you back, please.
I never know what's going on in people's minds when I meet them for the first time. But I knew that David was pretty anxious and troubled from the moment he entered the room. I'm going to take you for a walk, buddy. Okay, cool. Look after yourself. Yeah. Stay brave.
Just haven't been myself recently, and yeah, he has helped.
Off we go. Good boy.
You can just chat away to him, and you know, he can walk back and give you a smile. I've got no idea what you're saying, but you know, I'm obviously doing something right because you're smiling, so.
If the cancer hasn't spread, Noel can amputate the leg. Scooby's taken into the hospital's CT scanner to discover the extent of the disease.
We're here to look after people's animals that are so precious to them and part of their family, and it's really important that we remember that and that we care for them like that.
David and Scooby are as good a friendship than you would ever see with 2 human beings. In fact, better. I'm highly motivated by the bond of love that exists between a human being and an animal, yes. But I have to provide for that dog or cat the very best solution that's medically possible, but in their best interest, as if it were my dog or cat. Otherwise, I can't sleep at night.
Fitzpatrick Referrals is one of the most advanced veterinary practices in the country.
So is this just a vet's as well?
No, I think it's just referrals, isn't it?
Hence the name.
Yeah.
It's midday, and the waiting room is filling up with new patients.
Come down.
But Noel has received an emergency call and needs help from Porrick, his right-hand man.
Grab a seat, Porrick. Thank you, boss. I've just had a vet on the phone from Paynton in Devon, and there's a pussycat that has just had its feet trapped in they think it's a fox trap. They reckon they can save one leg, but the other leg's becoming gangrenous.
Right.
But the thing is that the only way we're going to be able to save this cat's leg is if you go and get the cat.
Yeah.
Because we need this cat within 24 hours.
Working at Fitzpatrick's, it's more of a lifestyle choice than a job. I have friends that are doctors, I have friends that are lawyers, engineers, and they have no idea what I do. You know, I'm a vet, but people just revert to type. They just think about James Herriot.
Porrick has arrived in Paynton.
Hello, darling. How are you, lover? Oh, he's a lovely boy, isn't he?
The cat belongs to a local roofer, Ernie.
He walked in. Friday night, like it, because we thought rest overnight, he might be all right. So that's when I brought him in Saturday morning, first thing.
Yeah. It looks like it was a snare or something, is that correct?
Yeah. Your plans to take him back to Surrey, innit?
I think this is his only chance, really, to see can we save him.
Tiger's wounds are badly infected. There's a chance that he will lose his hind legs.
When he went in the car, I thought, well, that could be the last I see of him. Was a bit upset, I'm afraid. Eat, live and sleep with them, don't you, really? You know. They're like your children, aren't they?
Need tears now.
If
you've got animals, you've got to look after them, haven't you?
Back in the clinic, Noel has the scan results for Scooby, the Labrador cross.
If we're lucky, we'll get in at a point where we have a serious chance of mopping most of those cells up before they grow into tumours elsewhere in the body.
His owners, David and Jill, are waiting to hear if Noel can save him by amputating.
I think we're rather a three-legged dog rather than no dog kind of thing. It's just the waiting now. I don't know how I would feel if it is bad news.
Now, Scooby's mum and dad?
Yep.
Okie doke. All right, guys. I'm so sorry about the delay. We kept looking because what I do not want to do is give you information that isn't 100% factual.
Right.
And I wanted to scan the entire spine, every leg, and the lungs and the belly to see if I could find anything. So we'll look through the lungs. What we're looking for is anything that's bigger than that speck of white. So at the moment, I cannot see any evidence of spread in the lungs.
Wow.
Which is good, right?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
We're in with a chance. That at least is a bit of a smile. So my recommendation is to take that leg off now. Are you happy for me to proceed?
Yeah.
I'm going to get permission now.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
Look after yourself.
Thank you very much.
All right, pleasure. All right, mate.
Good evening.
Good evening. Brachial plexus block.
Yes, we've had a block, and we're on a lidocaine and ketamine, CRI as well.
Stable.
Yep.
You ready?
Well, cancer hasn't spread.
Oh, that's good news.
Leg coming off.
It's a big responsibility, you know. You're holding people's emotions in the palm of your hand. And to a very large extent, you're holding the life of this dog in the palm of your hand. Doctors can't make those decisions. They can't switch out the lights, we can.
I'm glad I'm not going home to pick up his bed and like his toys and put them away and not to be used again. I'm going home look forward to Monday and see my mate back and just look after him and get him back to full health.
So James, what I do is, I know that I'm doing this amputation different than you've ever seen it before. Yeah. This is not in any textbook. So I try and keep muscles that the dog I think is going to feel, so he feels more complete, I think. How do I know? I don't know. Forward.
After 2 hours, the operation is over.
I think that's beautiful. So I look at it and I feel joy for the dog. And some people look at it and feel, oh, pain for the dog, but they don't see what I see, which is the severe pain the dog was in this morning. Tomorrow morning, this dog's not going to be in pain, and the team have done a great job. I'm happy.
Noel's team will keep a close eye on Scooby in the hope that he will make a full recovery. Porrick is returning from Devon with the cat that was trapped in a snare.
Okay, matey, what's going on?
Back legs are not looking in the best of nick. The left one, not very good at all. The right one may
Hello, mate.
Be salvageable, but you're the boss.
It's been 4 days since Tiger received his injuries.
Oh, that's horrendous. It's like smelling a zombie. Ah, it's dead. It's just rotting off. This is a very, very bad situation. Thank you.
Over the following weeks, Tiger has a number of operations.
We're on 82 blood pressure at the moment.
But after one of them, something goes badly wrong.
I'd actually just gone up to kennels to see him. Clever boy, aren't you? He was, walking around his kennel fine, and then all of a sudden he laid down and started making funny noises.
No, don't do anything.
And I picked him up and I ran. I ran him to prep and we just started straight away.
You see any pulse yet? Okay, we got a big problem.
Yeah.
Tiger's just crashed, so basically he was in recovery from anesthetic.
Tiger has gone into cardiac arrest. But every way of resuscitating him has been tried and failed. Now Noel has only one option.
I've just cut a hole in his chest. My finger's inside his chest on his heart now. I'm pumping his heart with my finger to try and get him to breathe again. Basically, his heart stopped for about 3 minutes.
Recover himself. Well over an hour.
Is he breathing for himself now? Is that him or you?
I think so. He's breathing.
All right, I've got a heartbeat here. Have you got a pulse yet?
It's not really blue, so it's not going to read. So we can try and feel a pulse anywhere else.
All right. I have a fairly strong heartbeat. You're not picking up anything.
Well, it is getting a small trace, but it's not getting a reading now.
All right, I've got a ventricular beat now, but if I take my finger out, he's going to get a chest full of air. I want a surgeon. Russ, I need your help. I'm going to need your help. You're going to have to stitch it when I pull my finger out. I'm going to pull out a little bit. I'm going to pull out a little bit. Yes. You got him? Okay, good. When I pull my finger out, you're going to need to give a positive puff at the moment I pull my finger out. So I'll count you in, and when I say 3, you give him a puff.
His SpO2 is just dropping.
When I pull my finger out, his heart might stop again.
We've got more adrenaline and stuff ready.
Okay, here we go. On 3, 1, 2, 3, go. Talk to me, what's happening?
Okay, my heart rate is going up, your saturation is going down.
Come on, buddy.
My end tidal's dropping to 26. It was 53. That's him breathing.
Slowly, slowly, slowly. Slowly. All right, buddy. Shh, shh, shh. Keep it open, keep it open. All right, buddy.
Get an oxygen mask.
All
We've
right,
got
buddy.
one.
Get oxygen.
Where's the mask?
Take that all off.
All right, buddy. Shh, 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 shh.
we got him back and it was amazing, and I've never had that before. It's still emotional now.
I've definitely never seen a cat come back before, and I don't think I'll ever see it again. Yeah, it was a 1 in a million chance, really.
Yeah, it was just amazing, and the team did really well. I sat with him for like 2 days afterwards. I didn't want to let him go. I was so worried about leaving him, but he did really well.
After being brought back to life, Tiger is taken to the intensive care unit, where he'll be nursed back to health. Up to 40 pets are kept here at any one time, and 2-year-old Backus is the longest staying resident. He fractured a leg when he was a puppy before being taken in by a rescue centre.
Backus was in a great deal of pain. The fracture had been there a long time and had completely dislocated the elbow. So every time he moved, it hurt him terribly. So the best surgical solution was to join the top and bottom of the arm together with plates and screws. All right, let's see him walk.
2 weeks after the operation, Noel's taking him to the exercise field.
Okay, so just get him to move around there a little bit. Come on, Backus, good boy. Come this way, towards me.
Good boy, Backus, come.
Yeah, that's not good. All right, buddy. That's really quite bad. Okay, so he's dragging this behind him. We can't have that.
Okay.
He's all tightened up here. So what we need him to place the foot like that. Okay. It's fine when he's just standing there, but when he's walking along, he's still dragging it behind him. Come here, this way. No, don't do that. Don't do that. Look, put it down. We have to get these muscles used to the exercise again. He's got to get used to putting that leg in front of him. Okay. Pull this as much as you can forward and keep his shoulders down. It's all right, buddy, I know, because that stretch will hurt.
Okay.
It's like a footballer going back into training. The muscles hurt. Good boy, I gotta go. I'll see you tomorrow.
Good boy.
You know, ultimately, most solutions are simple. And when it came to trying to get Backus to walk again, I just thought, well, a pair of tights are pretty stretchy. Why not just tie the end of a pair of tights to his leg and pull it forward like an elastic band? It made perfect sense to me until it came to actually buying the tights. Yep.
Right, I've done my embarrassing job. These are only knee-high, but Backus is only quite small, so I think it'll be okay. That's not what we wanted, is it?
Are these longer? My God, look, I didn't want lacy ones.
It'll be fine, honestly. He's a dog.
Make it happen, but don't let the nurses see you carrying tights around. All right, thanks, buddy.
Cheers, Noel.
Cheers.
Backus, I need you to start using that leg properly, so if you do it, then you don't have to wear this anymore.
Okay.
Oh, he wants to fly. Okay, buddy. Go.
Come on, Backus. Oh, no.
Fail.
Epic fail.
Come on. No, this way, sit here.
It's mid-morning at Fitzpatrick's, and a new set of customers has been referred here.
What's the dog's name?
Gump.
Thank you.
Well, thanks a lot.
Do you know who it's with? Today you're going to be seeing Miguel. Mr. Miguel.
Mr. Miguel. Well, his name's Solano, his surname.
Oh, right. Miguel. Thank you.
Thank you.
Come on then, let's sit down.
Dave and Yvonne recently noticed that their staffy, Gump, has not been walking normally.
She's walking with a limp for about 6-7 weeks. I personally think it's just a pulled muscle, but
It's taken too long to get fixed. Even the vet said it was not a pulled muscle.
Hi, good morning. Do we have Gump, please?
Their local vet recommended a scan at Fitzpatrick's.
Hi there. I'm Miguel.
Hello, mate.
Nice
How you
to
doing?
meet
You all right?
Yeah, have a seat, please. So I see that she's 1.5 years old.
Yeah, and I personally think that she's just pull the muscle out. But our vet x-rayed him and said, no, we don't think so. But, you know, I do think so.
Just changing the wrist. Okay, on the way up. Yeah, she doesn't like it.
No, she don't like that, no.
One very common condition we see in young dogs is that there's a mismatch in the rate of growing in that elbow joint.
Miguel suspects that Gump may have a defect in her elbow, which over time would make her grow lame.
So in terms of what we would like to do with her, with your...
But if she needs surgery, it won't come cheap.
I can go and get an MRI scan for 400 quid. How comes it costs more of a dog?
Yeah, it's exactly the same. It's a question of scales. So if you run
I'm
every
a big
day...
fat bloke and she's only little.
No, come on. If you run every day 100 scans, each scan is much cheaper.
I'll see by volume, yeah.
Yeah, it's a question of volume. So in terms of her anesthetic...
Ow.
And you thought it was just a pulled muscle?
Well, they are, you don't know, do you?
Okay, thank you. Right.
Gump, staying in overnight. I'll have to pay for her accommodation, yeah.
So he reckons about 3,500.
Yeah. 1,000?
Yeah.
This one pays some point.
I don't know. There's no money in the bank, so who cares?
That ain't the bank.
We've got enough credit. Better get a night job.
Hey, Backus, good boy. Come on, put it down. Put it down. Good boy. Have you got the tights?
Which ones would you like?
Give me those.
They're the nice ones.
After failing with the first attempt at tights therapy, Noel is determined that Backus should be stretched further.
Do you want the lacy end or shall I take the lacy end? Come on, pull the tights. There you go, buddy. Come on, buddy. Next one. Come on. Good boy. Come on, you got the hang of it. Come on. Come on, let's go. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Come on, buddy. Good boy, good boy. Come on, come on. Come on, mate. You gotta do better than that. You gotta do better, man. God, this is gonna take forever. All right, guys. You're gonna need to practice. He's gonna have to learn how to walk again. 10, 15 minutes, 4 times a day. Use the nylon stocking, pull it forward. We need to build up his biceps and his pectorals. So, I mean, I would just keep trying everything you can to get that leg forward.
Noel prescribes 6 weeks of intensive hydrotherapy.
Backus was a bizarre little creature. He was a little trooper. He really wanted to get back onto 4 legs again. It's pretty miserable having a chronic elbow fracture, really, isn't it?
While the physio team look after long-stay patients, some cases demand Noel's immediate attention.
Okay, guys, we've got to take some different steps here. Good. All right, so you all ready? An emergency's just come in. Greyhound, apparently he's been shot multiple times, picked up by a charity. He doesn't have any owner, but I think they've called him Otis. All righty, let's do it. So it looks like this is actually a shotgun rather than just a single airgun pellet. So somebody was really out to kill this dog, it appears. It's just absolutely despicable. Apparently he was just left to die after they shot him and somebody rescued him. He was covered in snow. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 that I can see, and I can feel some more. There's a pellet right in here. The vet tells me that this leg is fractured. Whoa, feels crackly. That's not good. We're gonna need to take some radiographs of that and see what we're gonna do. Let's get him anesthetized. All right, big guy.
As Otis has come from a refuge, Noel has agreed to treat him for free.
So the vet who referred Otis has done a really great job at taking care of pain and doing the initial bandaging. Let's just pull up these radiographs of the leg itself. My goodness, wow, look at that. You can see the bullets just gone straight through that bone, shattered it. This is the tibia here, shin bone of Otis. The bullet's gone straight through. We're gonna have to take that bullet out, figure out a way of fixing that. Right, let's go operate. There's the hole through which the pellet went right there. You can see it's a ballistic impact hole. Pellet's got to be in here somewhere. Okay, I found him. He's down here in some blood. I'm just going to pop him up out of the muscle here. There he goes. So you can see him in there. So you get some forceps here and take the pellet out of the tissue. There we go. Good. Now we can start the fracture repair. My worry if I put a big plate and screws or a pin in here is that the infection would run up and down the bone. Infection holds on to metal. If I don't put metal in there, the body can deal with it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull the bone ends back together and I'm going to put a frame on there. Pull, pull, pull. Right, clamp it, clamp it, clamp it, clamp it. Lining up the bullet hole is telling me exactly where this piece and this piece must go back together again. Whoa. This external frame will hold the bone together while it heals.
Otis is sent through to recovery. Gump, the limping staffy, has just had her scans come through.
Hello, it's Miguel calling from Fitzpatrick Referrals. Yeah, so we got the CT scan results and we can confirm that there is disease on the left elbow. My recommendation is we can just do that keyhole surgery and give her a better future. So hopefully we can have your consent and proceed, yeah?
Gump has been anaesthetised and is being prepared to go into theatre. Her owners, Yvonne and Dave,
Hiya, girls.
are back at home taking care of their other pets.
Come on, Flossie.
Come on, you. Oh, gotcha. There he is. Herbert. He's got an attitude. What's happening, Herbert? Strange without no dog in the house, but yeah.
It is very strange, yeah. Because it's the first time we've left her. We've never left her overnight before, have we, anywhere?
Yeah.
But hopefully it's for the best.
Yeah.
She'll be able to run around then with the other dogs.
Miguel is operating a high-tech miniature camera inside Gump's elbow joint.
But it is expensive. A little operation there, that was best part of £4,000. I mean, there must be a lot of people who've got dogs that ain't treated because they can't afford it, simple as that.
I think if you love your animal, you pay it.
Yeah, but I mean, no matter how much you might love your animal, if you haven't got the money to fix it, then what do you do, you know? Bit of a dilemma.
We finally managed to remove that piece. It has been very, very difficult, very challenging because of the small size of that joint.
After an hour of precision keyhole surgery, Miguel's happy that the operation has been a success.
It's the only thing I can think of doing.
I think I remember that lady from last time.
Yeah.
The lady at the reception. Yeah. I think I do.
Okay, Natalie. Good, so Otis is ready.
Brilliant.
Let's go through. Excellent.
Just days after his operation, Otis is ready to leave the practice.
So what I did was I put some pins in here and some pins in here, and then pulled it apart, and then joined it on this carbon fibre frame. So here we go, ta-da!
Wow. Wow. That's amazing.
Natalie, who works with the charity that rescued Otis, is also a vet.
We took out the bullet, and then we put a little wire on here like a barrel sheave, just to keep the crack together. And these pins at the top and the bottom hold everything apart. 3 pins here, 3 pins here, like grappling hooks going in. And then these carbon fibre rods with cross struts. And he walked on it literally within 24 hours. Come on, buddy. Let's say hello to Natalie. There we go.
Hello, little man.
Now then. Okay.
Thank you.
Excellent. Where's your car?
Just there.
Oh, look at this. Another friend in there. 2 friends in there.
3.
3 friends in there.
They all need homes. They all need homes.
What, is this the homing centre of the world for lurchers and greyhounds?
Yeah.
How many dogs do you have that need homes?
4.
4? And you're looking after all of them right now?
I know.
Amazing.
I know.
Amazing. All right.
Otis has made a remarkable recovery.
There we go.
Thank you. Bye.
But not all of Noel's patients are so easy to fix.
All right, mate. How you doing, buddy? Hey, buddy. So how's he been?
Yeah, he's been okay. He has.
It's 4 days since he operated on Scooby, who had a tumour in his leg.
Hey, man. Is he in any pain?
No, he's doing well, actually. He's really comfy. Happy when you palpate the
Hey, mate.
wound.
Come on then, buddy. Up we get. Come on. You gotta show me you can stand, mate. Come on then, buddy. Up we get. Okay. Come on. Oh, yes. Good boy. Good boy. Hey, mate. Well done, buddy. He's made a remarkable turnaround in the last 2 days. I'm very, very pleased with him now. He's just turned the corner and he wants to get on with life. He doesn't seem to be in any pain, as far as I can tell. His wound looks great, so he can go home tomorrow. Great dog. What a great, great dog. Come on then.
Scooby's owners, David and Jill, have been anxiously following his progress.
Here we go. Come on, bud.
And I rang Noel's Saturday or Sunday, I can't remember, and I had to press for 1 for emergency, and so I'm really, really sorry. I said, but I've got to know how my mate is, and they said, no, it's fine, and they just gave me an update then.
I think it is going to be a bit of a shock to us all when we see him.
Tomorrow the family will be coming to collect Scooby. But Noel has some difficult news to give them.
Oh,
Was that the one when he went down with Tony?
In the midst of the happiness of seeing him so active, I'm also cognizant of the fact that I've just received his lab report, and it's not good. So he had a very bad cancer in his bone. It will spread, and it will kill him. We just don't know when.
Good morning. Let me see if Dinica's in yet. Hi, is Dinica in yet? Could you let her know that her visitors are here and we're just patting them down for guns and lethal weapons?
It's been a week since Scooby's operation. He no longer needs the specialist care from the team here at Fitzpatrick's and is well enough to go home. His owners, David and Jill, have brought their son Freddie along to collect Scooby.
Hiya.
I'm going to have to tell Scooby's mum and dad now, and their son, who I've never met before, that it is likely that Scooby's going to die sooner rather than later, regardless of how well he's doing on 3 legs right now. So, no, I'm not looking forward to telling them that. So, today's a big day, and Freddie, this is the first time I've got to meet you.
Yeah.
You know that Scooby has lost a leg.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen a dog on 3 legs?
Yes.
So here's the thing, and the thing I need to tell Mum and you. I do have the lab report back on the cancer now. Based on the type of cancer he has, it's likely that it has spread already. And I don't know how long he's going to be alive. If spread happens, then he'll begin to cough. But the reality is, matey, that you've got to enjoy all the life you have with him, right? But you do need to take on board that you're not going to have him forever.
Okay.
And you just got to make the most of every day, every month, every week that you have with him. It's important that you're brave for him and that you don't be despondent. When the time comes to say goodbye, you're going to need to be brave, and we're all going to need to put on our big boy pants and say, we have a responsibility. Because you love him, right?
Yeah.
I was told by my son not to cry today, so I'm being strong, and I just want to, I'm not going to get upset. I'll just smile. I don't want him, because Scooby, he picks up, well, he picks up, doesn't he, if you're sad, or, so.
All right, bud. There we go, man. There we go. Hello, Mum and Dad. Hello, Freddie. You're wagging that tail, fella.
Is he allowed?
A Scooby snack, yes. Give him a Scooby snack. What do you think, Fred?
Yeah.
Yeah? Yeah. All right, guys, well done.
So my mate. He looks great. We made the right decision.
Yeah, no question.
There you go, Scoobs.
So if Scooby coughs like once, we take him to them.
No, champ.
Why? What would happen if Scooby's just coughed like 10 times right now?
Nothing.
Back at the practice, it's 6 weeks since Noel prescribed Backus, hydrotherapy and physio.
Yes! Yay! That's amazing! Yay!
After daily swimming and exercise sessions with a pair of tights, Backus has finally learnt to walk again.
Oh, I just remembered, you probably just licked your, you know what.
There's more good news. Gump the Staffy is back with her owners.
It's going to be so hard, really, the next few days, trying to keep her from jumping up and jumping off. Look at her, look.
Still see what's
Help
going
me.
on, can't you?
And once again, she's ruling the roost.
You sit there in the middle. Is that better?
You let her do anything, don't you? If she takes something off his plate, I go mad. It's not the right done thing. Oh, she's all right. That's what you say. She's all right, I don't mind.
Just don't do that.
It's just like kids, you know, you argue over your children. We argue over the dog.
Yeah, like I say, I'll give her a bit of stuff off my plate, I don't know. 'Cause I like looking after the dog, it's good.
Yeah,
Make sure she's brought up properly and all the rest of it. Again, just like your kids, I suppose.
Makes you happy.
Winning the lottery make me feel happy, but I suppose the dog's the next best thing, I suppose. Yeah.
Not them people that are in the paper last week. 2 or 3 of them weren't happy winning all that money.
Should have got a dog.
3 days after being declared fit by Noel, Backus has come home too and is finally reunited with Rose, his owner.
He's surpassed my expectations. When you see him running around the garden and there's a dirt track developed on his running route and his sprinting, I never expected him to be able to do that. And there he is running around like an absolute loon. It's as if someone has turned the volume up on his personality. He's just more. Yes, he's our little soldier.
Good boy.
But most surprising of all is Scooby.
Good boy. He goes so brilliantly. It's like a little rocket man.
It's been 4 months since Noel operated on him, and he's defied all expectations.
It's Scooby's 8th birthday today. It's such an amazing thing that he has actually reached this birthday because, you know, kind of everything is a milestone about will he get to Christmas, will he get to New Year? And now he's got to his birthday, so it's just fantastic to celebrate. And I think actually maybe we all need a good excuse just to have some good fun.
If he could look at me in the eye and could talk, I think he'd just say, thank you, I'm here, I'm full of life, and I'll keep on going. You got me for a while longer, a lot longer. Happy birthday, mate. Love you always. Scoop, do you want some of your cake?
We kind of feel part of the family of every dog and cat we treat. So when they have a birthday party, we have a birthday party. And that really is the most amazing gift of veterinary medicine. It's the gift of life. Right, Boric. I have another mission for you.
These worry me immensely.
Next time,
He's gorgeous.
Noel impresses with more than just his surgical skills.
I've offered to be his mother. And I said, hands off, he's mine.
A young rabbit's life is on the line.
All right, Rufus, don't die.
And when a dog falls victim to a vicious attack,
Whoever hit this dog with a machete went like that.
Noel seeks inspiration from science fiction.
You can see what I mean here by Wolverine.
Just don't know like what she's going to be like when she comes back.